folks, Captain Mike here from Salty Cape. It's late July, dog days of summer mode. We are just sneaking out for a mission to catch some bluefish for the fryer and the smoker. Just came up on Hedge fence, see lots of turns, some fish popping. We think they're bluefish, so we're gonna stem the rip, throw some surface poppers on them, and hopefully get the job done quick and head back to the barn. So we're at Hedge fence, but I think there's blues on just about every shoal in the Vineyard Sound. We're working the spot with one other boat, keeping plenty of distance. What we're both doing, both this boat and the other boat, is we're getting up in front of the rip, we're stemming the tide, casting up into smooth water, fishing the swing. Usually the hits come in front of the rip, you hook up, you drip back with the fish, land them, repeat. So this other boat was here first, and so we saw him on these fish, admittedly. And so we're doing our best to really stay out of his way. And if it's a judgment call, I'm giving it to him. He was here first. And you know, there's a lot of boats out these days, and a little common courtesy goes a long way. Nice long cast right in front of the rip. Gauge, quickly get control of my line. 30 to 40 degree rod tip action, medium to medium fast reel retrieve. Every once in a while I'll pause, start again. I got fish on it. I got that guy. So there's a lot of strong current here with these moon tides, taking the boat out of gear and just drifting back with the fish till we land them. Then we'll tiptoe back up and do it again. So it's just me back here. I'm gonna leave a rod's length, a little more than a rod's length of line. I'm gonna grab that plug, swing them in. Surface pencils act a lot like a handle and a lure. So I'm gonna put the lure down for a sec. I'm gonna put this in the live well because we want to stay on top of this action. Who knows how long they'll be hot and heavy like this. I do like to bleed my bluefish, but for now we're just gonna focus on getting back at it. So if I'm knowingly targeting topwater bluefish, I always switch to a single hook. In this case, the Hogy Surface Pencil comes standard with a heavy-duty Siwash hook. But step 2 for me is to mash the barb down. Even if I'm keeping fish, I will always mash the barb down. Makes it safer to release. These bluefish come in hot and heavy, and they have so much energy when they come boat side. So it's just safer for me. I can get the hook out of the bluefish a lot easier and quickly. So safe for me. And then once we get our fill and it's catch and release time, it's also safer for the bluefish. With this crimped down barb, it is so much easier to dehook the fish and get them back going in the water as quickly as possible. And you lose very few fish even with the mashed down barb on the Siwash hook, because you'll notice how deep this bend is. There's a lot of gap on this hook and a deep bend. So once that fish gets hooked, it really cradles nice and deep. So I don't think you change your landing ratio one bit by mashing the barb down, but it's safer for your hands and safer for the fish that you release. So we were happy to encounter those bluefish in the rip there. Turns out they were chasing squid, small juvenile squid. So it's no surprise the pink and the white surface pencils were the hot item, though I do suspect that they were hot and heavy enough where they may have taken almost anything, but it's nice to think that we had the right colors on with the squid. Being the forage, sometimes colors really do matter, so I always just use best practices. I'm using my standard medium heavy outfit, 7-foot outfit with a 5000 class Saracosa 40-pound braid. These surface pencils are long. They're sort of a lure, a handle to land them, and a leader all in one. So I just use my standard striper 30-pound test fluoro leader, and we've caught probably a dozen fish at this point and haven't broken a single one off. It's the advantage of this big long lure. The other mod I do is I crimp down the barb on the heavy-duty sidewash hook. Not only does it make dehooking easier, it's also safer with a green bluefish thrashing around. You can, the faster you get it dehooked, the healthier it is for the fish and your hands. So this is just a nice, easy outfit. Getting the job done today. I like a little bit of a heavy outfit with the blues. Some of these bluefish were bigger, some not as big, but there's really strong current, so the extra beef to the rod helps you land the fish quickly. So the name of the game today is to quit while you're ahead. We snuck out in this little weather window, had some great top water action. The dog days of summer here. Mission accomplished. We have fish for the fryer, fish for the smoker. Gonna release this bluefish, head for the barn, and cook up some bluefish. Easy, fun, Cape Cod summer living.